It was me. All right? Not her. It was just me.
No.
Stay out of this, all right? She doesn't have a clue what you're talking about. I wanted your gun. And so I was thinking about making a weapon to get it from you. I want her to respect me the way that she respects you. I'm not saying that I was right, okay? And I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
Whoa, I hope you accept my apology. This is Nick the Rat coming to coming to you through your ears. So I'm sorry for that. But tonight is a very special episode. It's 11 o'clock on a Wednesday. It is 10/19, October 19th, 2022. Wow, we're getting up there. Let's crack a beer and get ready for the show. Tonight's episode, we have a very special Halloween treat for you. Because you don't have to listen to me talking to myself for God knows how long that I can't open this beer with this darn knife. There we go. I'm drinking some Blue Moon. Blue Moon. Tonight's episode, we're going to be speaking. Actually, let me just throw them up on the, if you're watching Twitch, you could see the video. There's video. If you're not watching Twitch, listen to the audio because there's going to be talking too. So let's introduce Mint Salad. Hello, Mint Salad. Hi.
Hello. How are you today?
I am good. Now, Mint Salad is from how I know her, she reviews movies. She's a movie reviewer. Or she reviews
Daily movie reviews.
Daily movie reviewer. And wow. She does a lot of horror movies too. I don't know if she even realizes that she does, but she does review a lot of horror movies.
October is horror movie month because October is very spooky. And why not have spooky movies to review during October? And that's pretty much like, I like Halloween. Do you like Halloween?
I've been celebrating since September. I've been I'm
Same here.
trying to stretch it to January. I don't know how I could do that. I guess go completely goth or something. I don't know. Maybe the goth lifestyle. They were onto something. Maybe. So the last movie you reviewed was the opening clip. It was the Cloverfield 10 Cloverfield Lane.
10 Cloverfield Lane. Yes, that was the last movie that I reviewed, and I have a whole review on it.
It just came up tonight, right? It's hot off the YouTube press.
Yes, just definitely go check that out. It's daily movie reviews. October, like I mentioned, is horror month, and very special treat. At the very end of the month, I'm going to be reviewing Halloween Ends.
Ooh.
Yeah, keep your eye out for that.
Do you know who Red Letter Media is? I don't know if you watch those boys.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
They just did the Halloween, and I keep hearing such conflicting views on this Halloween Ends movie that I really want to see. Did you ever see Halloween Kills?
That's the next. I gotta watch that. I did last Friday watch Halloween 2018. I'm also going to be watching Halloween Kills really, really soon. I believe it's going to be Friday. Yes, Halloween. I'm very excited about all of that.
Well,
of these Fridays.
I'm gonna spoil it
It's
for
all
you.
going to be within the October month.
I'm gonna spoil Halloween Kills for you. Evil does not die tonight, and oh boy.
Ah,
it was pretty.
Wow.
It was pretty rough, that movie.
Michael Myers doesn't die. What a surprise!
I've only seen a couple. I love the first Halloween movie. I've seen that one, and Halloween 2 was okay. Halloween 3, I liked Halloween 3. This, did you see all these?
I've
No.
only seen Halloween 2018. Those are the only two that I've seen so far.
Was
I will
20
get to those. I will get to those some other time. But I wanted to review the current uh, continuity of movies without being influenced by the other movies, just so I could review it like
you're
without
probably
bias.
doing it the right way anyway, because most of these Halloween movies were stinkers.
Oh,
But I'm not. I'm not a.
excited.
I'm not a huge. Who do you like more? Do you like do you like Jason, Freddy, or Michael Myers the most out of those three? Who's
I like Michael Myers. He's just pure evil. There's no motive, which is the scariest thing of all.
that's does Jason? Jason does have motive. Jason is to get these kids out of my lawn, and Freddy's like, I want to kill some kids. Why do they always want to kill kids? I don't know. Well, Michael Myers
Innocence?
doesn't kill kids. Michael Myers kills everybody. He doesn't care.
No, yeah, pretty much. I don't want to be near Michael Myers ever.
He's a scary dude. He is a scary dude.
Yes, he is.
All right, Mitzal, I got some questions for you though.
All right.
Um,
Question me away.
Question number uno: mint salad.
Mint salad.
Where doth this name cometh from?
Well, it is my real first initial and last name. Together said fast, it rhymes with mint salad. And I was also given mint salad as a nickname as well.
I thought you were gonna
So
say Mint was actually your first name, and I was about to question if your parents were hippies. But it's kind of happy your
that'd
name.
be more fun.
My real name is Mint Salad. It's on my driver's license. All right, so
I wonder
that
if someone
explains
does
that.
have that.
No, well, get a what is it? The white pages or something?
I'll have to check.
Flip through there. Now I have another question for you.
All right.
What does ASE stand for?
All right. It is ASC presents is short for Antisocial Entertainment Presents. It was started from my producer boyfriend Riley. He started ASC and I liked the idea. I liked the name. So I was like, we were like, okay, let's just have all of our content under one singular ASC presents, so we can have like lots of content there.
Now,
That's where it comes from.
is he aware that he's on social media?
Yes.
It's anti-social. All right. Okay, this explains a little bit. Also, for your movie reviews,
Yes.
do you take them all in one take?
Yeah. How I do my movie reviews, I watch the movie, and then I
you review
really
it.
I review it. Yeah, I watch it and then I review it. I have experience with memorizing long things. Like when I did drum corps, I had to memorize a 15-minute music plus placement. So this is kind of like underneath the memorization tree, so I can remember what happens in a movie for an hour and a half. Like just kind of the plot points. So I go through that and then I share my opinion. That's usually how I structure my movie.
Do you write a
reviews.
script, or is it all just like off of memory?
It's off of memory.
Oh, I could have sworn you had a script, because
Very first like couple of movie reviews, the Afterlife and the Kick-Ass, I did take some notes and then use that as like a stepping point to review the movie. But over time, since I just kept doing it, I was able to remember what happened in the movie and then have an opinion. It also helps that while I'm watching the movie, I'm usually screaming at the screen like, "Don't do that! Why did you do that? You're so dumb!" Stuff like that. So that also helps with me remember what happens in the movie.
So maybe during like if if I was ever in school again, which is probably not going to happen, I should yell at the teacher so I can remember the class better.
Yes.
Now, do you watch a movie a day?
Yeah.
Wow. So like I was like wondering if you maybe you cheat and you like watch like 5 in a row and then you're like it's gonna...
Uh, sometimes watch them more. Sometimes I'll watch one a day. I like to watch multiple movies in a day and then record a couple of the reviews.
Aha!
then-
I
yeah.
caught you in a lie. It's not. You do need breaks because oh boy, I don't know how you do this whole daily creation thing. I would go nuts.
It's the routine. I like routine. I really want something to do every day, or else I feel like
It's wasted
something.
time.
I feel like it's like something is off if I'm not doing something daily. So it's always something fun to wake up to. It's like, oh, I can watch a movie today, and I get to talk about and think about a movie and think about the message. That's really the fun of it.
Well, it's very entertaining to watch. I'll tell you that. I haven't watched all your reviews, but I've watched a fair chunk of them, and I've it's always entertaining the way you break them down, and I enjoy the content you put out there.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Also, you get like dressed up for each of the reviews too. You get
Yeah, I
like you
do,
put like a costume.
Yeah, I do a costume if I have a specific costume for that. I also do different outfits for some movies too. I like changing it up because I feel like if I just wore the same thing over and over again, one, I would get super bored of it, and two, people wouldn't think I had clothes. They would only think I had that one pair of clothes. It's like I want to show off all my clothes. I like my clothes.
It's a good point. Now I'm thinking about people that always wear like the same thing. Like, does Moist Critical only have one shirt? Maybe. There is, but doesn't that like that cost a lot of money though? Also, because like that's a lot of different. Maybe it's mostly just like makeup and stuff you already had. I don't know, but it just seems.
I had some of the clothes. A lot of them were gifted to me.
I
had some of the clothes, and I like using them for family sets too. So it always just having a lot of clothes is good for variety because variety is spice of life, as the saying goes.
It's the I forgot that word that we were just talking about before the show.
Seasoning.
Yes. Well, no, the seasoning that the made up seasoning. It was going to be that's oh boy.
Excelente.
The excelente of life. People must agree with that. Did you watch movies before you started doing reviews? Because you always during your reviews you say I need to review them because I've probably never seen them before. Did you never watch movies up till this point?
I mean, I would watch some movies. I never was the type of person to watch like more than one movie a month before I started doing the Min Salad Saws. And I was also like, oh, okay, I don't really have a lot of vocabulary to talk about movies because I haven't really seen a lot of movies to either. And before this venture, what I used to spend my time, free time, fun stuff was to draw. I pretty much spent, instead of watching movies growing up, drawing all the time. So this is so the fact that I haven't watched a lot of movies is even more fun to venture on this road to watching all of the movies.
I,
You know?
I thought I did sort of know that you were an artist as well because I was
Yeah.
watching a video you did on how to draw a marijuana leaf, and you did perfect job, except for there was one big failure to that video, which I know is so old you don't even give a crap about anymore. But can I tell you the one failure?
Oh yeah, tell me what the one failure.
It wasn't 4 minutes and 20 seconds long.
How
It was like
I
4:40.
saw-
You were so close.
I think
Go back and edit that sucker down.
that's I do remember uploading that. I was like, dang, it's not 420. Probably the intro is too long.
You gotta
But
cut a little bit out.
just a little bit. But that's
I know what you could have cut
fun.
out. You made the joint have like a cigarette end. Most joints don't have a filter on it. Well, I guess they would, but you wouldn't see it. It would be inside. Okay, I'm being a critique now. I'm sorry.
It depends on which. It depends on how thin the paper is.
That's true. You got a point, because
Yeah.
stick that cardboard piece in the end there, so you're not getting hot lunch all day. Where am I in my questions over here? I got these questions for you. Okay, so now I know you're okay. During your trick or treat review, which you have some great PJs on, why only a 7? That was a solid 8 in my opinion.
Why only a 7?
Well, you gave Nope a 7.8, and you gave the Trick or Treat a 7.2. Which movie would you rather watch again right now? If you had a choice between watching Nope and Trick or Treat, what would you choose?
I'd watch Nope again.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah.
Actually, I might.
I mean, I like Trick or Treat. I feel like I just felt that some like things could have been fleshed out a little bit more, like the werewolf kind of scene. I didn't quite see the whole werewolf twist until the end. Well,
yeah, the M.
that's
Night
probably a
Shyamalan
good thing.
Chew. That was, but then now you know the whole. Now you know the surprise of the show. So, spoiler alert.
Actually, you're talking about Trick or Treat. I'm thinking about the one guy who's dressed as a vampire who actually attacked somebody's neck, and then he's later shown not to be a vampire. I'm like, well, you just bit somebody's neck.
He was just a cannibal, right?
I thought.
I'm not even sure.
It
I haven't
wasn't
watched the movie in a year. I usually watch it like every Halloween or something. That's like my,
Okay.
it's like my Halloween go-to, but I don't remember everything in it.
That's fun.
Last
I
time.
do remember that, like, he was. It didn't really explain what he was, except for a vampire, but then actually not being a vampire, but he bit somebody.
Yeah, I think he
So,
was. I think he was like a Jeffrey Dahmer or something. Like he was just a
I
crazy.
didn't get that.
He was just a crazy, crazy dude. I think after like my 20th rewatch of it, I think. But Nope
More
was
of an
pretty cool.
expert.
I liked.
Nope is pretty cool, especially with the cinematography. I like those shots.
It was very, very well shot. It was a lot of metaphors in that movie. A lot of metaphors.
Oh yeah.
Metaphor. I didn't want to bring that up, but you should definitely check out Mint Salad's review of Nope. Also because of her outfit. Are those things real, or did you make those yourself? Those shorts. I was like, what are those?
I got them off of Amazon. They exist.
They were pre-cut that high.
Yeah, they were pre-cut.
It's like a bikini jean. It's a jean kini.
That's a good. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking jorts with zucchini.
I didn't even think about it either until just then. Do you have a well when you did watch movies while drawing or something during Halloween, would you watch a scary movie? Did you have like a yearly something you got to watch like?
I mean, I didn't have like a traditional movie I would watch.
Yeah.
The tradition during Halloween was like around 8, we would go out and trick or treat, and before that, I would eat lots of cookies, and then trick or treat, and then trade candy amongst my cousins, and then sometimes we would watch a movie, but not often.
Actually, now I'm thinking back to it, I used to be scared of horror movies until not too recently. Kind of recently. I remember watching like Child's Play and I was like, holy shit, this is scary. I don't want to watch this. But now when I watch I kind of like love horror movies now because they stretch the limits of what they could show, and they're kind
Yeah.
of just funny. It's like how they do that? That's funny.
I also enjoy horror movies. My older brother used to be watching a lot of horror movies around me, but I was like, I don't really care about them. Not that scary. They're pretty predictable. But now watching horror movies, it's like, oh, I actually appreciate the art form now. So it's fun having a new perspective on horror movies.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
What are some of your Halloween costumes that you used to go out and trick or treat as? Did
I made a cape in when I was 16.
those things are
I
dangerous? Watch out.
a cape using cotton from like Walmart, the fleece, these are all fabrics, like cotton fabric, some like fleece soft thing fabric, and then I sewed both of them together. I hand stitched. I didn't have a sewing machine, so I hand stitched them, and it took forever because it was being very neat. And I also made a hood, and then I lined the hood with fleece and whatever, and then based off of that, I did some vampire makeup, and that was pretty fun. I liked doing a lot of face paint growing up,
So
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 I
you
also had
like the vampire? The vampire was your go-to monster for Halloween?
yeah, vampires go to. The second go to is a werewolf, and the third go to is a zombie face paint, because that's
How
fun
do
to
you do the
do.
werewolf one?
Werewolf.
Just stick cotton balls
I would
over
just
it?
I would just use a werewolf mask.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think I used to go as the crow a lot. I was like, oh,
Ooh,
I like to go as the crow. I'm cool. Maybe I was a little goth kid or something. I don't know.
the crow's cool.
It was a fun face paint, but wow, I'm pretty high right now. Um,
You're
a
good.
favorite Halloween candy? Do you have a favorite Halloween candy?
Twix. Twix. Growing up, I got the most Twix, and it was probably the best candy that I got in whenever I would go trick or treating. Now there's like those caramel apples you can more readily buy that weren't as common when I was trick or treating. So
If
Twix
somebody
is
threw a
strong contender.
caramel apple into my trick or treating bag, I'd be like, ew, I don't want it. It'd be a little bit.
The pops the pops are strong.
The pops are strong. The pops are strong. Do you
I
have
mean,
a
they're solid.
do you have a favorite Halloween memory? Like anything stick out?
Favorite Halloween memory. Uh, so I remember throwing a Halloween party
Ooh, I love Halloween parties. Yeah.
that only 5 people came to, but it was a fun night. Then we went trick or treating after the Halloween party. I made lots of food, and the food was good.
I think
And
5 equates party. Did
well,
wait, what you went trick or treating after?
yeah, I think this is my this I was 17. This is it was the last day of my teenagehood. It's Halloween.
You were like,
I
I'm
was
going out big.
yeah. So
Fuck
I went
yeah.
trick or treating after the party.
That's pretty cool. Did the adults get mad? Did the people that opened the? So I remember there's like a certain point where it's like unacceptable to go trick or little treatings. It's
They did not at all. They
They were-
just like gave me more candy as a result.
like this one's big. We gotta give him more.
Yeah. I just got a bunch of candy that night. I was like, wow, this was weird. I wasn't expecting to get a bunch of candy. I always heard horror stories that, oh, I got denied because I was like 17 and I was trick or treating and they would go and get me candy, but I've never experienced that.
Like, can I see your ID?
Pretty much.
And if you have ID, no candy for you. Well, if we had Halloween every day of the year, we could solve the world's hunger problems. because people could just go get. Well, the diabetes problems might go up though. So,
I don't think candy's good nutrition.
I don't either. But it's good. You know, if you're starving, it might help. I don't know. Okay, that's a little out there. Let's talk about. Ow. Are you getting dressed up this year as anything? Are you going to be a wolfman, vampire, zombie?
I have a wolf mask that I'm gonna be wearing. It's gonna be great.
You're doing the wolf mask again?
This
Cheers.
is the first year I have a wolf mask.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay.
Yeah.
Is this because of American Werewolf in, was it London, in Europe?
An American Werewolf in London.
I'm happy you like that one. That's a really good movie.
It is a good movie. It's a pretty good movie.
I think a lot of movies after that copied like the whole dead friend talking to them deal. That might have been the
They
first.
might have gotten that from Star Wars.
That's true too. Were they dead in that though? They weren't really dead.
I
Were
think
they?
there's 4 ghosts in I think it's Return of the Jedi is the introduction of Force ghosts. So I think that was after An American Werewolf in London,
I
if I
thought
recall correctly.
Force Ghost was first introduced in the Ghostbusters when Rey was. But he wasn't dead though. Was that you're talking about like Obi-Wan or?
Yeah, Obi-Wan was a Force ghost, Force ghosting about with Luke.
Oh, and was he dead though? I'm not.
Yeah, he was dead.
Okay,
He
so
had died
okay.
in A New Hope. He came back and he was like, "Oh, actually, she's your sister, Luke. Why'd you kiss her?"
What? Why are you so dirty, Luke? I didn't. Oh, okay. So maybe actually George Lucas is he's he's did a lot of stuff. That guy. So, oh man, now I have to ask you this question, which
Hmm.
I don't think I'm gonna like. Do you Star Wars or Star Trek? Which one's better? Because you sound like a Star Wars fan. Because
Man, even though I've seen less Star Trek, I've seen more Star Wars, but
Oh,
I
but
like
you-
Star Trek more because it's especially the first series because I feel like it's more intentional with
Oh.
the series.
well, you just got about 5 million cool points from me. Cheers.
Amazing.
I thought you were gonna be like, no, what is Star Trek? I've never even seen that. Okay, cool. Do you like the original series?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
shit's trippy.
it's pretty cool, honestly. I admire the practical effects a lot. And the sets are pretty rad too.
They skimped out a lot. There was no money back then. They were running around with styrofoam penises, calling them stalagmites or something, and hitting rubber mask lizards in the face.
Very creative on their end
Hey.
to work with a limited budget.
It's not like Star Trek ever made lights and magic industries or something. Yeah, they were very yeah. Who's your favorite Star Trek character?
Bones.
Bones. You are an
Bones.
OG fan. Look at that. Cool. Are you talking about Bones from the new movies? I don't know if you've seen those.
I have not.
Because Bones in the new movies is hot. He's that sexy guy from The Boys. Actually, he's
Oh.
He's what's that
Who's he
guy from
playing
The
The
Boys?
Boys?
So I know you reviewed The Boys. I didn't watch that review, but the Butcher is Bones in the new Star Trek
Oh
movies.
yeah, William Butcher. Okay, that guy. That's interesting. That's actually really cool.
When he's shaved,
excited.
he plays the part well. He does a good Bones.
Okay.
But-
I'm very excited to check that out.
They were okay, those movies. The new start. I'm a big old hater of everything that yeah. But I don't know. I'm getting a little drunk over here. Okay. Have you ever held a ritual like use a Ouija board or say spells in front of a candle?
The closest thing I can think of doing a ritual is lighting a bunch of candles.
But did you say anything while you lit them? Because I think everybody's lit a candle, even by accident, a few times.
I probably was like,
Was there meaning behind the candle other than light and heat? I guess.
I I was praying for the candle to bless me with lots of food and wellness and blankets. That's what I was doing. That's
Oh.
whenever I'm doing ritual stuff, that's what I'm usually asking for is lots of blankets and food.
it's a good ritual, actually.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
because those two
Think
things
about what you could do with infinite blankets.
and infinite food, you could pretty much live forever or to your
Exactly.
maximum lifespan. Water counts as food, right? Or is water not food? Is water food?
What I think water's its own category, but
You could eat water, right? You could chew on it and make it into ice. If you make water ice and you chew on it, is it food?
yes.
Yes. All right, so then you could have water too with that infinite food and live a
Cool.
heck of a long time.
Amazing.
All right, let's stick in the Halloween area.
All right.
What are your thoughts on ghosts?
On ghosts, I find ghosts to be spooky. I don't particularly believe that ghosts exist, but I do find that I do find ghost stories to be fun to listen to. And
You can spook yourself out with any story.
yeah.
Have you ever been to WebMD?
Yeah, I've been to WebMD. There's a lot of horror stories there.
So you've never experienced a ghost, but if you did, it would freak you the hell out. Yeah, me too. It would.
It would.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh, I'd never encountered this before. Of course, it'd be kind of freaked out.
Do you think spirits exist?
Like this like an entity of spirits or like people's spirits slash
Aha!
souls.
See, you're starting to catch on to what I'm trying to ask you as a deep philosophical question. Do you think you have a soul?
I believe I have a soul. Yeah.
And you think that you can't let it go? Because then it would be a spirit or something. So souls are stuck in your body. So you think that they're spirits, they're just stuck inside of you.
I don't know I don't know the difference between a spirit and a soul.
I would
So-
say a soul is in the car driving, and a spirit is outside of the car, and you are the car.
Okay. I believe I have a soul. I
We could
I
also
haven't really
skip the
thought
question.
about if I haven't really thought about if spirits existed. Like I usually spend my time thinking about
how to eat
more like
and
if
keep warm.
more like what a vampire or a werewolf win in a fight. Who would win in a fight?
Oh, that's a werewolf and a vamp. What kind of vampire? What kind of werewolf? Because there's a lot of variations in the two.
A vampire that has super strength, super speed. A
Alright.
werewolf that has super strength, super speed.
Who has more
and-
intelligence?
I think the vampire does.
Vampire wins then. There you go. You don't have to think about that no more. You can start thinking about the soul in the car. Okay. All right, let's get off of that. Let's ask about Bigfoot. I'm going to guess you're going to say no on that since you said no to ghost. Because ghosts are
No.
probably more real than a Bigfoot is, right?
Where I'm from, Washington State, there's a lot of Bigfoot sightings.
So
Allegedly,
you're-
I don't believe in them.
Okay. Do you believe in aliens? I think this would be the...
Obviously, yeah.
Okay. Do you think they've
Yeah,
ever been
you-
to Earth?
Probably. If not by now, then sometime. Aliens have to exist. The universe is so big.
No, I agree aliens have to exist, but since the universe is so big, I don't think they've ever been here. Unless maybe on like a
we
meteor
have sent,
and they like,
we've
crashed
sent
here.
signals. I mean, there have been like signals sent out to space that are by humans to somewhere in space, and aliens might have heard that and picked it up.
That's true. We might get a signal from them one day, but I'm talking about like Star Trek, Spock in camouflage, hanging out in the woods.
Hmm. That. I hope there's
That would be
no
cool.
aliens hiding on Earth. That'd be kind of scary.
Maybe it's Bigfoot, or maybe it's
There
Bigfoot's
an
spirit is the alien.
alien disguised wearing a Bigfoot suit in order to disguise itself.
If we could think it'd exist, right?
Yeah, that's logical.
So then vampires do exist within your
Yeah.
because you've never seen a nuclear bomb, have you?
No, not in my lifetime.
Cheers to that. But why do you know they exist? You've never seen one. It's But like as a vampire, you've never seen one, but since the word is there and you're thinking about it, it exists because it's within you. And the only thing that really matters would be you in here, right?
If it appears in front of my face, it exists in my reality.
But a nuclear bomb has not done that.
Hopefully it doesn't. The
Has
concept of it is scary enough.
Have you ever seen a red snapper or a
snake?
silverback something? I don't know. Like any animal. Have you seen every animal that exists?
I've only seen some type of birds, some type of insects, some dogs, some cats, some zoo animals, uh, some sea life, but not many, some bass, and that's about it. Oh yeah, and some rainbow trout.
Rainbow trout. This sounds like Animal Crossing or something. Okay? Let's talk about you being an artist. What
Yes.
do you enjoy? What is your favorite thing to draw? Or do you have a favorite thing?
I really like to draw dogs with skulls on their heads.
Really?
Specifically, that's like my favorite thing to draw. But I like to draw dogs. I like to design characters and cool monsters. Weird, wacky monsters are also my favorite things to draw.
Did you draw or write the webcomic that you were just talking about recently on Twitter?
I drew it. My producer boyfriend Riley wrote it.
I don't think
And
I saw any
I
dogs
drew
in
it.
there. You need to put more dogs in there. Well, from
There's
that
a couple
one
of
from that
dogs.
one screenshot, I didn't read the comic book, but
There's a couple of dogs in there.
okay. Do they have skulls in their head? I'll be
No, but
disappointed if they don't.
I'm definitely gonna incorporate some dog skull dogs in a future comic.
Skull
'Cause-
dogs. That sounds cool.
Yeah, what a
Skull
it's a
dogs.
cool concept.
See, like on skateboards or something. Have you ever skateboarded? I can't skate.
I've longboarded.
You've longboarded? I wouldn't even be able to do that. I'd bust my ass.
It's more of a form of travel than like doing tricks, honestly. That's how I treat it.
I treat it as, oh my god, rocks exist. And I would
You
just
gotta go fast.
go,
You gotta go fast like Sonic in order to avoid the rocks.
gotta go fast. Gotta get that chili dog as fast as possible. Have you ever went to art school, or did you go to school for art? Because you said like you were all into art. Did you try to pursue? This is a dumb question.
I mean, it's there's a lot of answers to that. I was growing up, I mostly was self-taught using like Tumblr resources or just like books and just like drawing a lot. And it wasn't until college when I actually started learning some things about graphic design and like color stuff. So at that point, I already had like the drawing skills, so that it kind of just enhanced my understanding. And it's like, oh well, okay, I can approach art like this, and it makes life easier and easy to replicate.
Do you know
Stuff
what?
like that.
Do you know what upsets me the most about art?
Hmm.
I know when I see something I don't like or that I do like, but I don't know how to make something that I like, sort of. Like, I could look at like somebody's art and be like, those colors are awesome and I like them because this, and this. But then when I do it,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I like this or not. Like, I don't know if I like my own art. That's why art bugs me out because of that. It's like, I don't know if it's good because it came from me. I might enjoy it maybe a little bit. Sometimes it
I
makes,
feel
I don't know. How do you feel?
I feel I mean, when I was a lot younger, when I was worse at art, I felt that way. I was like, I don't like color how the way that I color, like using colored pencil on messy line art. And so I just kind of pivoted towards doing it digitally, and I also kind of felt like that when I first started. I think I just kept doing it and studying it, and I was like, okay, now I actually know what makes it good. Like I can it's pretty
You
it's almost like a formula.
you know it for
Like
yourself though. Like, and you could do it. Can you do it? Does it take like a first try or like a third try? Because sometimes I keep revising. I'm like, I don't. If, I don't.
definitely I was very big into just doing multiple layers, drawing over the same sketch, kind of revising it like of like 4 or 5 layers sometimes a lot earlier. Now I can just kind of do it the first time and then do a sketch the first time and then like, okay, well this is the idea. Let me like kind of tweak it in the line art and then okay, this is the final line art. So it's just definitely I've done it a lot to I where the point where I can kind of do it faster.
Also do
But it
like a
took a lot
review
of
a
trying.
day. You
Yeah.
learn how to excel and master your craft, and you do a good job at it too. I enjoyed the little bit of the comics that I've seen. Um,
Thank you.
let's see. We got some. Did you read comics?
I
Do you have like a
I
comic
was
that you like or?
I really like Invincible. I liked reading that comic.
I like
I
the anime.
wasn't it is oh yeah, that's pretty good. I liked the show too. But the comics that I read were mostly just like fan comics on Tumblr. And it wasn't until
You're
I
you love Tumblr. Tumblr is your temple, huh?
uh it
Oh,
was
no.
very vital to my art learning when I was in middle school and parts of high school.
Do you still
So
is
it was
Tumblr? Do you still use Tumblr?
no, not since they banned porn.
Do you know what Tumblr
That was
reminds
back
me
in
of?
2018.
It reminds me
Hmm.
of Pinterest. I consider Tumblr kind of
Kinda,
like
yeah.
a harder to scroll Pinterest. It's tons of stuff. That's you could
Yeah. Uh
they ban porn. Oh yeah, I remember
yeah,
that.
that was not a good decision. What was I talking about before though? I feel like I was
Comic
saying
books,
something.
Invincible.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, comic books. I read a lot of fan comic books. But my producer boyfriend's much more into comic books. Like has more of like an experience in reading comic books growing up. Has more of a comic book repertoire, if that's the correct word for that. He
Has
has
he ever read She-Hulk?
I don't know. I should ask him about
He
that.
he's probably come across it or something.
Probably.
Let's yeah, I'm can we take a quick break? Do you want to stick around? Can you still talk? I don't. It's getting closer to midnight in the East Coast. I don't know exactly what coast you're located at,
I'm
but
on East Coast.
can we take like a break, or do you want to, or you, or? Because I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't know if you want to hang around
Um
anymore.
I can talk a little bit more. I can hang around.
All right, can we take a quick musical break?
All right.
Okay, cool. We'll be right back with more mint salad. Check out the links that are scrolling by here, but that's not good for the podcast. So if my mouse started working again, let me use this one. There you go. Oh, come here, more reliable wired mouse. At It's Mint Salad on Twitter, IG too. Linktree. Is that Tits Mint Salad? Oh,
That is correct.
We'll have to check that too. There's also a fansly.com Tits Mint Salad as well. Tits Mint Salad. That's youtube.com ASE Presents. Go there, check it out, and we'll be right back with more Mint Salad on Nick the Rat Radio. Oh boy, I gotta figure out how to work this podcast. We're gonna listen to Future Bright by Max Stack, and we'll be right back. And we're back with Chair. Hi, everybody. Well, we're back. There's mint salads. Apparently, probably going somewhere, doing something. Oh, wait. Cheers. I beat you.
Hello, I'm back.
I got back before you did. Ha.
I lost.
I didn't know we were racing. Do you drink at all?
Sometimes. I like ciders. Ciders are fun to drink.
I usually get tricked by ciders. There's always like that pumpkin spice flavors. Like it comes out during October, and it's usually just like really sweet beer. But sometimes there's really really good ciders. And ooh.
Yeah.
Do you have any recommendations for a good cider?
Red apple. That's probably the only one I've tasted and the one that I like.
That's like with the tree on the label.
Yes.
Yeah, those are good.
Yes.
And do you smoke weed?
Sometimes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sometimes. So you're not like
Some.
you're not a stoner or anything. Okay, cool. All right, because I was gonna say weed is bad for you, and if you have any, you could give it to me.
Yeah, you gotta confiscate it. You gotta test it if it's good or not.
Well, yeah. I'll be the test subject, the test rat in the situation. Yeah, I'm probably going to smoke a little bit more. But thank you so much for still hanging out with the sewer chat people. It's almost midnight in the sewer. Are you a late night warrior? Do you like to stay up late or?
Yes, I end up usually staying up until like 6 a.m. and then wake up around noon or 1. So it's my schedule.
Wow, usually during your reviews it's daytime, so that's like when you do the review and then you go to sleep. Or maybe it's just when
Yeah.
you're waking up. I don't know if it's the end.
Usually when I wake up, that's usually when the reviews are during the
Gotcha.
day.
You should do some. Well, you probably do them at night to do the. Do you also play? You play video games too?
Yeah, video games are fun. Halo, favorite series.
On Xbox or PC?
Xbox.
Ah, you just lost some cool point. Nah, that's cool. PC, Xbox is
I
fun.
haven't played Xbox in a long time. I've mostly been playing PS4 right now. PC is fun. I a while back I got the Master Chief Collection on PC, and it is pretty fun.
It's
I
better on
just
Xbox. If I was gonna play Halo, it would be like split screen, like 2 or 3 other people or something. Maybe I don't know.
That's true.
Kick back and drink some ciders, and send weed over to Nick the Rat. Diane just slipped me a note, and she said, "Ask about Hack the Movie. What is it? Hack the Movie? What do you know anything about Hack the Movie?"
Oh, my very famous YouTuber friend Tony from Hack the Movies. Oh yeah. He's a friend. He's is a bigger channel than me, and he helped me out when I first started doing the mint salad sauce. I for the first episode I was on for the Power Rangers movie, I didn't watch the movie when I crashed his episode.
I was meaning to
I
actually
didn't
watch
watch
that
it.
one. I saw. Sorry, words are hard. Yeah, I saw the thumbnail for that one. I didn't get to watch that yet, but
Yes. And I appreciate my very famous YouTuber friend Tony from Hack the Movies. And also because I was like, well, I
he seems like a cool dude. Is he a cool dude?
he is a cool dude. He's so cool. He's fun to talk about movies with.
Whenever I see him in a video, I'm like, that guy seems like a cool dude. Like it's
Oh yeah, he's definitely a big inspiration for me just wanting to watch movies to kind of make up for the fact that I didn't really watch the Power Rangers movie during that review. I was like, well, I'm actually going to review movies as a result.
wait. So
As like a product.
you actually did not watch the movie, and you were on a movie review for it.
I had the actual story is I watched some of it. I fell asleep during like most of it though. And then I was like, well,
You gave a sleepy review. Those are useful.
I did what I could, what I remembered. But the big notable thing about that movie is the kickiness. It's really kicky.
It's kicky because there's a lot
Yes.
of a lot of foot action.
Yeah, there's a lot of kicking and martial arting about, such as kicks and more kicks.
Is this the
And have I
first
mentioned the
the
kicks?
first Power Rangers movie?
Yes, it is.
Was that the
With
one where like the
the
uh-oh, we're in trouble, something's come along and burst our bubble? Was that song in there? Or was that like
I don't remember. I fell asleep during it, but I do remember the big tit girl. What's her name? I can't remember her name, but she has a nice costume, and Revolta,
Rita Revolta?
Rita Revolta. Yes. Her tits are nice in that.
Really? I
In
don't recall her tits when I saw that movie. It was a long time ago. If this is the like the original, or is this the new one? Because there was
it's the original. The original had she was pretty tittified.
really. Now I gotta search up Rita Revolta titties 1919.
I swear they're there. They're there or in Turbo. They're in one of those two, but they're in early 90s. It's she definitely has some tits.
I don't know what to type in here. I'm trying to get to her boobs the quickest, so I'm typing Rita Repulsa movie boobs.
Oh, actually it's Divatox. Sorry, not Rita Revolt. Divatox.
That's
That's from Turbo. She's from Turbo. Power Rangers Turbo, there's a character named Divatox who has some massive tits. That's the character I'm thinking of.
well. Now that I have the exact answer, I have to type that in here. Hold on one second. Wow.
Wow, I can't believe it. The tits on that.
I don't.
Would you like the cans on that?
These they should give the dinosaurs, the robots, the Zoids or whatever they're called, like boobs. That'd be cool.
Megazoid?
Is Godzilla a woman?
I don't think so.
But the name ends in A. Wouldn't it be Godzilla if he was a guy?
Is it Spanish?
The version I saw was.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know much about Godzilla. The only Godzilla movie I've seen was Pulgasari, and that's not a Godzilla movie.
What did you say? Pulgasari?
Pulgasari. It is a believe it's North Korean movie. It's a
Whoa,
Godzilla movie.
Hey, look at this.
But
I've never seen this one. He looks diesel in that. He's like a demon with horns.
yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty rad.
I'm gonna have to put this into my favorites folder here and check this out later.
Yeah,
Pulgas-
it's quite a it's quite a fun movie. There's a history to it. Somebody was kidnapped for this film to be made.
Some movies are like that. They break the boundaries of being like, is this real? Is this really happening? Is this?
Literally kidnapped. Oh,
Have you
boy.
ever seen well, you've seen Cloverfield 10 Lane. Did you see the original Cloverfield yet?
I have not. No.
I'll have to
I
join
will
your Patreon
sometime.
and tell you to watch that one.
Well, it's a good way to make me watch that movie.
At first, I was thinking that's like the Patreon. Is it okay if I talk about the Patreon level for the recommending movie? I was like, wow,
Okay.
$20 to recommend a movie, but you're watching a movie a day, so you need that like extra push to watch the movie that somebody's recommending you. Because I was like, at first, like, what? But I was like, that's very fair. It's like, if you want me to watch this movie, I need that.
Yeah, I liked the movie reviews a lot because it's like, when I create a movie review, it's like I don't know like who exactly the audience for this movie review is. Like I don't know if anyone's gonna like this, but if someone requests a movie, it's like, well, this person will like it. So it's definitely like it's definitely more fun to
Somebody wants to
do a
hear
movie
your
review.
take on the movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
And
okay, cool. I'm interested. I never heard of this movie before. I can't wait to watch it. Stuff like that.
the it's great. The like the internet is just great. The way that people could just make things now. There's so much. The quality of your videos are really good. Everything looked great.
Thank
The
you.
editing is really good too. There's
Oh
slight
yes.
because you're I don't know how you're doing this every day. It's
So I recently got a post production editor. His name is legendary hip hop producer Cranberry Dave, or Cranberry Dave for short.
oh, Sucker
And
Punch.
yes, he's very legendary hip hop producer.
Hmm.
I've seen you've heard of him, but yeah, he's post production and he adds the clips. He's very helpful. I really appreciate his help. And he also has been doing the beats too, which
Oh,
is pretty
really?
great.
That's-
Yeah, he does the beats.
Do you make any music at all? Have you ever dabbled in music?
I've made a few beats as a lot of the summer videos, this summer's videos, the music were my beats, but more of like the recent videos, like September and October, have been like Dave's beats. Um, I've done a few beats. Uh, I've mostly just kind of saved them for videos. I haven't like published that many. I've published a few as a DJ Fat Dab, a PHAT Dab, because Dab.
Oh, not the
Yeah, yeah.
marijuana dabs. That's my pothead.
Dab.
Yeah. I didn't take you for a dabber. You know what a musician
I
does if they do that move? It's an
What do they do?
abracadabra or something.
Uh,
Oh boy.
Puns. Wow, puns are so fun. I
Man,
like puns.
this is a punny show. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh wow.
That was, that was horrible. Okay, so this is a good question for you.
Yeah.
In your reviews, you say this a lot during your videos, so I feel completely okay saying this. You claim to have autism. Is this what you're saying?
Yes, it is. I'm diagnosed autistic. Yes.
You were Okay, so as a can you rate me on an autism scale? Do I come off as autistic? On a scale from 1
You
to autistic, where do I land?
on a scale of 1 to autistic, it's you definitely have a lot of quirks. I'd say you have some autism. I feel like anyone who's on the internet at all and anywhere has some form of autism, because it's just the medium. It's the the text-based communication, I feel, is more friendly to autistic people, and the internet attracts that. That's what I feel. So it definitely helps typing something out versus saying something out.
I also
So
order food through a phone with my fingers. But what is there a definition for autism? Is that like what is like the how much about autism do you know? I don't know if you know much about it.
autism, it's definitely it's a social it's 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 a socially like very difficult to understand, like like social
Social
trend.
norms cuz okay, I don't believe
Yeah,
in social norms. So I sort of
yeah,
don't believe in autism either. I just think that I just think life is weird.
it is weird. It's the way I would place it as, it's the way that an autistic person thinks versus a neurotypical, because
What is a
I've
typical person though? Like maybe
got
maybe they're the weird ones. They need a
the
name.
the typical the neurology of somebody who is t- functioning typically in
S-
society.
Is a
Like,
So autistic brain paths are actually different
yeah, it's
than the
like, for example, I've definitely talked to people about whether they see like the details pretty much immediately versus like the big picture of, like, if they look at like a blanket or something, they just see, oh, it's just like a square, and then they start to see the details. But
okay.
for me, it's like I see the details pretty much first, and then I expand the vision out, and then I could see the blanket. But I always focus on the details first. And the
Is that a
autistic,
perk or is that a bug or a feature?
Uh, for me, it's definitely been a feature. It helps with art because like noticing details definitely helps with like, okay, well, I gotta make sure that this doesn't look weird because it's the little details that really count in art. So having vision where I'm looking at details and then studying the details and then like compartmentalizing it in the details in my brain like it's
Well, if you would just
I
show me a blanket and say, "What do you see?" I would look at like the fiber and how it was twisted and think about where the machine was made in what country. That
yeah I the first thing I would see would be like the fiber versus if you're looking at like, oh, it's just like a blanket.
So are non-autistic people just bored? Are they are they boring people? Should we kill the normies? Should we scan
No.
brains and
No, they're necessary for society to function. uh do you know about salt farmers? Do you know how many salt farmers exist? Salt is very important, but
salt's-
there's only like
it's rock, right? It's the only rock we eat.
uh, yeah, I'd say so. But like, there's not a ton of salt farmers because salt is important. But there's like maybe 3,000. The number might be off, but it's a small range of people. It's like less than it should exist in the salt farming industry.
Do you
So
think
it's like
ASE wants to hook up and make maybe some salt farms somewhere? We could maybe start some ASE salt mining companies.
ASC salt mine. Oh man,
we could.
have you seen Weird Jobs? Have you seen that episode on farmers?
I only know about Dirty Jobs.
Or yeah, probably that show. It's Dirty Jobs, salt.
With Mike
That
Rowe.
seems like
I don't know if I've ever seen him in a salt mine, personally. I've seen him in a toilet bowl.
man. It's just salt is so important, and not a lot of people do it. And I'm just like,
Not a lot of people do it.
yeah, there's only like not and compared to like the entire U.S. population, and it's just like 330 million or something. More people want to be YouTubers doing like a creative thing than want to mine salt, which is necessary for everything from like food to like chemical stuff to like science and all of these things.
All right, here we go. We're going to make a company that straps GoPros to kids' heads and they go into the mines to get salt.
Oh,
And we stream it on like our own network. We just profit. Salt equals profit on the internet. There's a lot of salty people out there too.
Salt.tv. Salt.tv.
Salt must flow. Servo is funny. There's somebody in the chat room named Servo. He's
Necessary. I'd watch that. I'd watch some salt farming. But it depends on the service. What about the internet? The internet situation in the mines, how is it? Is it like weak signal? I imagine there's no signal.
We'll get Elon Musk to set that up for us. He'll come up with some new system. It'll be okay. We'll get through it.
All right.
We'll figure it out. We'll use Ethernet. Just plug that stuff right into those kids. Maybe like a battery pack.
That's a long Ethernet cord.
So we're gonna make so much money. It doesn't matter.
That's true.
We could build server farms within the salt mines. We could sell it as like salt energy. We could change it over from green to salt.
Ooh.
Is your house powered by salt?
Hopefully.
We just need politicians. Get some politicians on board. Change the world.
Big salt money.
Big Call Elon Salt.
Ha ha ha.
Big salt money. it's a whole onlysalt.com. Oh boy. Let's see here. What else do we got? Okay, we did the autism scale. Wait, do I have any more questions about okay, yeah. Okay, ho- so you like to do some risque stuff too, right?
Yes, I do. Very risque. It's
Can
fansly.
can guys get into this too? Do,
Like model or get into my site.
well, everybody gets into your site at the Fansly site. What's it?
Yeah, exactly. You can do that.
Fansly.com Titsman salad instead of Itzman salad. Primo
Yeah,
name.
the T. Yes. The tits is how you know it's real good, real titty.
How much money does Fansly take? What is their cut? What is Fansly's cut? Is there a
It's 80/20. I also have an
80/20?
OnlyFans too.
what is OnlyFans cut? Who has got the best cut? Because
I think
Twitch is horrible.
both the same.
They're
They're
same.
both the same.
PayPal's pretty good. PayPal straight up PayPal is pretty good. So
Oh, also, I should mention that my very famous YouTuber friend also has an OnlyFans. So you should go check him out. He's very famous. Very
Talking about
famous OnlyFans.
Hack the movie has an OnlyFans.
Yeah, he has an OnlyFans. It's the best OnlyFans except for mine. I have a better OnlyFans than his, but the second best OnlyFans on the platform.
Hack the movie does not have an OnlyFans.
Yeah, he does. At Hack the Movies.
I'm about to sign up right now.
Do it.
I can't even type it because I'm just picturing. Is he wearing a jean kini?
Oh, I should suggest that to him. He's wearing more risque stuff. He gets a little risque. You know, it's always fun. He's hacking movies about. He's also hacking the OnlyFans.
All right. Okay. Well, it's all locked. I can't see anything. All right. Okay.
But you have to subscribe to my very famous YouTuber friend Tony from Hack the Movies OnlyFans.
All right. Let me open up my OnlyFans subscription page here.
All right.
Wow. It's a lot of people. Hold on. I have to add another person. I'll do that in a little bit.
All right.
It exists. Hack the Movies is definitely on the OnlyFans. It's actually probably very entertaining media. I would like a preview, please. Thank you. Give me a little blurred out crotch action or something. Jeez.
Yeah.
Slap a cassette tape emoji on there.
Ooh, that's like save it. The save icon. So you can save the image.
Let's.
But yeah, I also have an OnlyFans and Fansly too.
Do you get like nervous during your photo shoots? Or are you like totally like ah?
I'm totally open.
Really?
I really enjoy doing them. I always feel more confident after I've taken the shoot. I'm like, oh yeah, I really like the set, and it's like, ooh yeah, I like to experiment with different poses, and it's all super fun. It's like the outfit changes has to be my favorite part about the Fansly sets, because
You did one of Scooby Doo?
yeah, I
There's a
did
Scooby-
that. I did a couple of sets at Scooby Doo actually, and Velma and Daphne as well. I like to do the
You have to do
cosplay
Shaggy
too.
and that other guy too at some point as well.
Fred. Man, that'd be good.
You could do.
Man, I wish there was a sexy red shirt Shaggy dress or something.
How could
That'd be
Fred be
fun.
sexy? Like how could see this is the problem, man.
Fred is already sexy.
Fred's already sexy?
So all I need is like a skin tight Fred dress.
They don't show his sexiness off in the cartoon though. Like
No,
Daphne
but Velma's
and,
pretty
and
sexy.
yeah, they show off their sexiness, but the Shaggy sexiness doesn't really come out. Neither does they don't show their sensual sides. I think that needs to be explored.
Oh yeah. I'm also exploring other cosplays as from the Scooby-Doo. I'm doing Scooby-Doo cosplays, but also the couple of sets in the future. Well, I did a It cosplay a while back, I'm doing a Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then I have a
The air blender. That would be-
air blender. He's blending the air together,
he does kind of
making
blend
an
it.
air smoothie, and then also a pirate costume. I have one on there, but it was for the Pirates of the Caribbean review, and when I do more of the Pirates of the Caribbean reviews, the pirate costume will return, and not to mention that I have an unused Starlight cosplay. I had one with like her original dress before she was on the Seven,
Wait,
but I also
Star
have
what?
her
Star
Starlight.
from the boys.
Yes, from the boys. And I have her sexy uh outfit that I'm also going to be cosplaying. I haven't cosplayed that yet. I'm very excited when I get back to the boys.
I have a
Uh,
dare. I don't want you to do this, but you should cosplay as Bones, but as Butcher Billy with the beard. So you should wear like do like a sexy
Actually,
Bones with a beard.
actually, speaking of beards, my pirates cosplay set, I drew a Captain Jack Sparrow
Oh yeah,
beard on
you went
myself.
all out. You have that in the YouTube video as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was really fun to do.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna bring back the It clown as well for when I do It Part 2.
never seen It Part 2. I only saw the first one.
Well, it sounds exciting because It is back.
Can we take another quick break? I'm on my. Or can you want to stick around any longer? Or I should have messaged you on the back channel if you want to hang out for the bathroom break. I shouldn't reveal how small my bladder is.
uh, um,
It's getting up there in
yeah.
time.
Do you wanna? I'll head out. It was great
All
having
right.
talking to you. This was super fun, by the way.
Awesome. I'm
Like,
happy you had a good time. It was a great talking to you as well. Is there anything you'd like to promote? You could promote away right now.
all right, I have a whole thing. All right, here's my whole thing. Uh,
There's bacon
you
bits and
can subscribe.
croutons.
You can subscribe to youtube.com/ASU Presents for some daily movie reviews. And if I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it. So you can always request a movie in the comments, or you can fast track a request at patreon.com/ASU Presents for $20. I also do $3 a month daily vlogs as well. All on patreon.com/ASU Presents. And my Fansly stuff is fansly.com/Titsman Salad. Or onlyfans.com/Titsman Salad. All helps with the daily movie review grind. It keeps me grinding on the movies. Because I want the goal of the channel is for me to become an expert film watcher. So going to the fansly.com/Titsman Salad really does help with that goal. So yeah. that's what I'm promoting.
You promoted awesomely.
Oh. And you can see me on youtube.com/AC Presents by Salad, Croutons, and Bacon Bits. I had to get that in there.
Fuck, yeah, you did. That's
Haha.
that part really. There's something about the way you speak that is hypnotizing to at least me. I don't know if there's other people out there being hypnotized by you, but you are a magician, possibly a werewolf this Halloween.
Ooh.
And
Werewolf sounds very promising.
thank you so much for hanging out on Nick the Rat Radio. And if you ever want to stop by again, you know how to get in touch with my people. We got scientists down here and stuff.
Cool.
But thanks for hanging out, and I will talk to you later.
All right. Thank you. It was great talking to you too.
All right. Bye-bye. I'm so happy that Mint Salad is a Star Trek fan. That's awesome. Bladder ladder. Hey, what's going on, Sewer Chat? I've been peeking into the chat a little bit. And Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let's listen. We have a whole show still. Let's listen to Emotional by Gaby Rika. Gaby, it's Gabe. Gaby. Isn't it Gaby a gay baby? Emotional. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm feeling emotional right now. I gotta subscribe to the hack the movies. It's on OnlyFans. He's probably got a huge dick. That was a sudden cut off to a song. That was a super cool chat. I started watching Mint Salad's reviews on YouTube. Seemed like a super cool person, and was a super cool person. So it all worked out perfectly. Also, people that donate to Nick the Rat Radio are super cool as well. I didn't go to the P.O. Box this week. I'm sorry, people. The P.O. Box was not reached this week. Ow. Yeah, my only complaint is that video wasn't 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. Also, these okay. Well, I'm older than these Tumblr kids. I'm more of a what was that? Fucking my journal dot. What was that journal shit? I forget. That was a shitty point to my life. The whole live journal. That was a. I don't know if there was there live journal porn. Don't know if there was. But my only advice would be there needs to be a better homepage. I don't like these link tree. Everybody uses Linktree these days. Now Linktree it works. It just lets you know where to find you on social media. But I think everybody needs a home base. I think you need a home base. That would be the only advice that you didn't ask for that I could say going forward is get a home base and keep on fucking working. I'm envious of the work schedule. I think that was part of the reason I wanted to talk to her too. Was just try to figure out how people do daily content like that. It blows my mind. I hope she doesn't burn out. I hope she keeps going through and reviewing like almost daily movies. Holy crap. Hey, keep going. Decentralization. You need power over your content. Okay. Let's thank some people. I'm fucking. Hi. How are you? Okay, it's almost 12:30. Let's go through this show here. Let's thank some people that have donated to Nick the Rat Radio. You guys are very special to me. So special that I will not dox you. I'll read your initials, your notes, your donation amount. Go to nicktherat.com and I think there's a donate button. If you want to send stuff to the P.O. Box, I didn't go this week. Shit was happening, yo. Shit's on fire. Go there. I think it's 905-249 Brooklyn, New York 11209. Not 100% sure. You could figure it out. You listen long enough, everybody. Donations this week. LB. Mwah. Thank you so much, LB, for being so fucking cool. LB is I feel like I've met LB in person. I feel it, like spiritually. My spirit has met their spirit. In the spirit realm. We have IC with 420. Thank you so much, IC. Man, thank you for having those initials too, because damn, those initials just make me think about like 30 different things. Your name only takes 2 letters for my brain to start to. Yeah, I guess I'm like fucking autistic and times something. We have KR with 420. KR and IC always come together. We're forming an orgy in the sewer. We're going to open up the phone lines. We can talk. We're going to have a whole bunch of shows still. It's 12:30. Relax, people. Who else do we got here? Whoa! We got a nuclear bomb. Now, I know nuclear bombs exist completely because there's one right here. May the I was about to say, may the mayo be with you. May you buy more mayo. May you buy more mayo. May you buy more mayo. This is definitely a tongue twister. May you mayo. Try to say that 4 times fast. May you buy more mayo. 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 When you're reading it, it's easy. But if you're not reading it and you have to memorize it and say it fast, you're probably going to have a streak of urine going down your leg after a little bit. Thank you so much for the 35.50. 35.50 in mayo terms is up there. pretty up there. Thank you so much for the jars of mayo. I think $35 will get me. What is it, like $7 a jar? 7, 14, 21. That's like 4 or 5 jars of mayo, Brett. Right there. Thank you so much. Now let me fill up my mayo tub a little bit. A kindred spirit. Mwah. Beautiful. Let's us thank some people. Also, you could donate via Twitch. Also, if you have sent something to the P.O. Box, I'm sure Dr. Serve My Crotch sent me a 42-cent check. So I'm just going to say thank you for that now. And let's look at Twitch. Dad Feels gave me a shout out for 7 days ago. Oh, Dad Feels. That's Nathan Barnett. I rated his channel on my Twitch last week. Dude has streams of himself sleeping. People just stream. Some people, hey, some people want to see you sleep. Maybe Mint Salad could review a movie by Slipone. Do a sleep review. Just go Halloween, and then boom. It's got to do it. You just got to do it, man. And Ducky resubbed with his Prime. He's been subbed for 40 months. 40 months times probably 2. That's like $80 that Ducky couldn't even touch, given to me via Amazon Prime. Thank you, Jeff Bezasshulse. Actually, is it even Jeff Bezasshulse anymore? He left the company. I don't even know who's running that shit anymore. Well, you take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before he... Nightmare. D. Jason X. Voorhees. Happy Halloween. I hope that was a little candy corn for everybody. Wow. Hi, everybody. That was fun. That was a fun song. Whoa, 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 whoa. Welcome back. Let's see if there's any anybody in the phone lines. Is the phone lines open? I'm trying to sign up to this this OnlyFans thing. It's trying to verify my email address now. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna subscribe to Hack the Movies OnlyFans. I want to see what the man. There better be some titties here. Like if I subscribe to an OnlyFans, like I know you can put whatever you want there. He could be doing like ASMR or Hack the Movies. The very famous Tony from Hack the Movies. More info. Yeah, but this what is going on behind this paywall? I gotta probably got a lot of hair. I like that. Hair's cool. We all have hair, right? I read applauds as applesauce. Where's the phone line? Let's see here. Google Voice. Google Voice. That's what we use here. 917-719-5923. Let's open up the phone lines. They're open. And see if we have any voicemails. We do have a couple voicemails. Thankfully, it's not from last week's stalker, which might be in here. I don't know. Let's see.
One night I was passing along, the moon is shining pretty bright.
Yeah.
It was along about 10 o'clock at night. Directly I heard something come a scraping along behind me. I turned around and I looked around. About that time, thing hit right in the bend of the legs. Felt just like an old dry cowhide. I danced away, but I couldn't see a thing. I stood around there a while, kept looking around, but I never did see nothing. Finally, I just walked off and left. Never did find out what it was. And we used to live in old John Sanders' house there. There's a window there, and there's a window there, chimney in, right next to the chimney. And there's something every night or two come there at the window and moan and groan and make funny rackets. One night it climbed up in the window. The window is made out of planks, you know. He just come up there in that window and scratched and went on and kept a jumping and a scratching. After a while, my daddy decided he didn't get up and see what it was. He got out there, it vanished away. Couldn't see nothing. And then they said there was a man killed in there. Claimed it was painted. They was right. And I passed along by the Methodist church one time. It was about 11 or 12 o'clock. 11, 12 o'clock in the night. Oh, the moon is shining. Church doors happened to be open, so I heard something running and jumping across the benches in there and making the awfulest racket I ever heard. I didn't have no light, no kind or nothing, but I went on in there and went plumb back in the back of that church. That racket disappeared, and then I couldn't see nothing. Couldn't see a thing in the world, and the moon is shining in at the doors and through the windows too, so I could see pretty well. So I walked on down the road a piece, and directly I heard a little racket behind me. I just turned around and looked. It was just like something a dragging on a little old sheepskin or something. But I never could see a thing.
I don't know how I feel about that. At one point, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to come back to you on that one, caller. It sounds like a really that was definitely something. 917-719-5923. The phone lines are open. If you want to talk about ghosts, spooky dooky, Halloween, or anything else, you could. If you don't want to, you could. You could still call me. I'll talk to anybody. Fuck. I'll talk to you. Yeah, you. You're the one. You're listening to this right now. I'll talk to you. Yeah, you right there. No, I know. It's weird when somebody talks to you because you're you, and most of the time, you're just talking to yourself. You're just having conversations about opening the refrigerator, what you should buy, if your house even really matters, other than just having a blanket and some food. And food could be water. Sometimes that blanket has fabric in it, woven together by children that were working 9 hours days at a salt mine on Twitch previously. And you're just thinking to yourself, why does my blanket taste like salt? But then you remember why it does. Then everything makes sense. And pennies taste weird too. I was watching this cop video where the kid was pulled over and he was sucking on a penny to cover up his breathalyzer. And then the cop says, you know, that doesn't work, but because you were doing that, we have to wait 3 minutes. And all I could say is, Edie Official, these beats bang.
Bang, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, whole block, feel the bone, cause the vibe, feel the room, heads turn, feel this, listen close, just rock to the beat, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, laid back, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, whole block, feel the, cause the vibe, feel the heads turn, feel this, listen close, just rock to the beat, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, laid back, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, whole block, feel the boom, cause the vibe, feel the room, heads turn, feel this, listen close, just rock to the beat, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, laid back, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, whole block, feel the, cause the vibe, feel the heads turn, feel the, listen close, just rock to the beat, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, laid, bang, beats, knock, whole block, feel the boom, bang, beats, knock, whole block, feel the boom, bang, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, whole block, feel the boom, cause the vibe, feel the room, heads turn, feel this, listen close, just rock to the beat, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, laid back, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, whole block, feel the, cause the vibe, feel the heads turn, feel this, listen close, just rock to the beat, head bob, beats, bang, beats, knock, laid, bang, beats, bang, beats, knock, whole block, feel the boom, cause the vibe, feel the room, heads turn, feel this.
Boom, 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 boom. Wow. That was really boom, 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 boom. I'm waiting for this invite from. What's going on? Do I have a clogged email server? Where's this goddamn? I had quicker emails getting sent to me to take my money from. Where is this email? Did somebody already sign up? Did somebody take my user email? Am I hacked? Is there? Hi, did you hack my computer, caller?
Yes, it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate what that you've hacked me? Caller? Do you hear me? Wait, you must have heard me. Wait, what's going? Wait, holy fuck. I'm hacked. I forgot I was hacked.
All right, so the answer to the question is no.
No?
Did I hack your computer? No.
Did you hack my computer? No. Well, no, somebody, well, yeah, Microsoft hacked my computer. They're my OS. They are my computer.
So,
A corporation's my computer.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Harm, did you see the new Halloween movie?
The Rob Zombie version?
No. The Halloween Ends. It came out last week.
Oh no, I have not seen it yet.
I think it's by
Yeah, is it good?
is it by the same guy that did Halloween Kills? It might be by the same guy that did Halloween Kills.
Is it good? You seen it?
I didn't see it yet. I'm gonna watch it. There was a Red Letter Media video all about it, and I've heard
Oh.
I heard some spoilers about it, and it sounds interesting.
Nope. I don't even know why I called in. I thought I had something to say, but I forgot what I was going to
Do you have was that called when you don't remember stuff from Memento? Alzheimer's? Do you have Alzheimer's, caller?
say. Amnesia.
Amnesia. Amnesia.
I think that's the word.
Amnesia
Hold on.
sounds like
I have
something
to-
you
I
might
have to
put
turn on
in a
my radio.
salad.
Caller, please hold. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I had to turn on my radio. Like it was. Yeah, fucking. So you ever think to yourself, maybe here's something. I had a conversation with some and it started to get religious. But where do you think, without getting religious with it, because I know you're not, you're agnostic just like I am.
I believe in stuff.
Yeah, I believe in everything. So where
If
do
you don't
think
believe in
humans
everything, then you're a conspiracy theorist.
What? Where did humans?
But where did humans come from?
Yeah.
Their penises and their vagina from their holes.
No. I mean like the original humans.
From a hole. I would say the original human came from a hole.
It's just like little baby humans just pop out of a hole.
Yeah, that's what happens
There's a
today,
human.
isn't it? There's the question. There's the okay. You want my truthful opinion? It is actually that is my truthful opinion. It's there seems to be a balance to everything. Planets aren't square. They're not rectangular. They're not octagonal. They're round. And why are they round?
They're spherical.
Spherical. Thank you. They're spherical. It's because of stretching and pulling and all these things that are stretching and pulling. It's kind of like do you know when you make pizza dough? You ever make dough for bread?
I have.
It starts off as powder and liquid. Now imagine the powder as a penis and the liquid as a vagina. And you put those together, they become dough.
Yeah.
It's just how it works. It's just there's stuff and it works in a certain way. And sooner or later,
All right.
poof.
I get what you're saying, but I was asking you, like, what do you think about the real origins of humans on this planet?
Well,
Because
there was
there's so many different theories.
There's a lot of dough making going on. Where did elements come from? I don't know if I believe in the Big Bang. Big Bang sounds way too simplistic. Oh, there was one event. Where did that one event come from?
And now here's the universe. Well, I mean, like billions and billions of years ago.
Why does anything exist? Why does anything exist? Why does it even have to be humans? Why be so simplistic with saying, where did humans come from? Where did anything come from?
Well, I would say
because once you have anything, you can have a human, because you don't know what's going in that powder or what that liquid is. Sooner or later, poof, here we are. But I don't know.
We are observers. The universe does not exist without somebody to observe it. Yeah.
No. When you die, do you think it stops?
Of course not.
So then it doesn't matter about the observer. You are an observer, and when you go away, it doesn't stop.
When all the observers go away,
If
I
all
think
the
it does.
observers go away, it doesn't stop. Why do you think that you're not special? You are special. You're an observer. But if you go away, it doesn't stop. And if everybody goes away, it doesn't stop. It just something. I don't know what that something is.
What do you think? What do you think happens? Like nobody. It's the cold death of the universe. No, there's no conscientious life. There's no
I don't know about
life
this whole cold death. Like I know what you're
anywhere.
talking. You're talking about like the Asimov story, the light. First it lit up, and then everything lit up, and then they all died after a while, and there was people observing it, and it died and died and died. The entropy is real,
Yeah.
but how
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters though, because if we're saying entropy exists because what is there goes away, but how do we know how what is there comes? There might be a nega entropy entity. There might be some other thing making stuff that we don't know about, and we're just saying, oh, it just dies, so we just know it's there, but it dies. So, but how is it made? I don't know. We know it dies, but we don't really know where it came. I don't. The whole thing is, it's interesting.
Hmm. It is. Yeah, it makes you wonder. This is a question that people have been asking themselves for a very long time. Like, what
The
the fuck is
question
going
does
on?
make existence
Where
more
did we come
bearable.
from? Why are we here?
Would you rather have that question or not? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that aren't autistic and don't think about that.
I'm sorry.
Caller,
Well,
do you think I'm autistic? I'm curious. On a scale of 1 to autistic, do you do you,
one
th-
to autistic.
do you
All
know?
right, all right. I'll give you an answer. I think you're. Wait, one meaning you are autistic, and 10
And
meaning you're
autistic
not.
means I'm really autistic. I have no idea. I've never been. I never got my scorecard from going boxing or something. But I definitely
I
do
don't
have.
think so. Yeah, I know. I've talked to a lot of people that say they're autistic, and your guest, she's awesome. By the way, what's her face again?
Mint
Milk
salad. She is
something?
awesome. She was
Mint
great.
salad. She was great. But yeah, I don't know how many people are actually autistic
I don't know.
versus
I
how
don't know
many
if
people
autism.
think
Well, she
they're
says that
autistic.
it is like a brain pattern thing, but I don't know if that even matters. That's kind of like if you could still eat and you know what you're doing. If you know that if you poop your pants, it's bad. Doesn't if you know what bad is, if you know what bad and good is, I think you're probably
Yeah,
doing decent in life.
probably.
There's a
Yeah, so I don't really understand the whole autistic, non-autistic thing. It seems like something that they created in the '90s when I was in high school to sell what is that drug? Adderall and Ritalin.
just drugs in
That
general.
that
What's
that's
his
what I
name?
remember of
Freud. It's to sell
ADHD.
Freud. The Freudian existence exists today via these words. I think maybe. I don't know. It might also just be real. I might be completely ignorant.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
Okay.
I just realized I'm like still transmitting on some other Discord channel. They probably are wondering what the fuck I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
And
Wait. Oh, you're
ask
live.
me a question.
You're not pushed to talk.
Ask me a goddamn. Don't on the phone. Ask me a question.
Ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you have a Halloween movie you like to watch every year?
Well, the original Halloween, of course, and then after that, it goes anywhere. I take a poll of the room. You know, I take
Did
a
you ever
vote.
see Charlie Brown's Halloween? The
I
the
have in the pumpkin patch.
the pumpkin patch. Yeah. That is not going to be aired this year on TV, on network TV. Charlie Brown will not be the Charlie Brown's children.
Wow.
What's his name? Charles Schwab. What was his name?
Yeah.
Schwartz, Charles
What?
Schwartz.
Why? Schwartz. Yeah. Wait, why are they not gonna play Charlie Brown in the Pumpkin Patch?
Does this have to do with Kanye? I don't know, but this is the first year. Wait, is it that or the Garfield? Are they? I think it might be both. Actually, I think they're not playing any of them. Hold on one second. Now I'm having reality crossovers. It might be both.
I don't think they played the Garfield Halloween special
In a long
for
time?
a long time. Yeah.
Oh man, do you know what came back that I would like to review? Did you ever
What's
get
that?
a McDonald's Halloween Pal?
Oh, they are back.
They're garbage now. 100% junk.
Are they?
People are going crazy for it. I did too. I went crazy. I bought one. It's
Which one did you get? Did you get the white
Ghost.
one?
I only got the Ghost. Most people seem to
Yeah,
have
you
gotten
got the
Ghost.
white one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I thought me too.
Did you get the?
And you know what
I
happened?
had originals. I had the originals. I don't have them
I
anymore.
hate this fucking Happy Meal, dude. And I had to, like, 20 minutes later, I fucking had to run to the
Well,
toilet.
yeah,
I'm
it's
not. I mean,
liquid grease and salt. It
I
ASE salt
was like,
mines
holy
coming to you.
shit.
The lid, it has 3 faces on it, and it doesn't line up with the handle.
Yeah, it's garbage, dude.
And then there's
I
not
know.
even a cap on it. It's got like it's got like a fake cap. Why even add the fake cap to it? It's dumb. And then there's the whole printing of words are right next to where you would hold the handle, and the only face you could get straight, you could see the printing of like, oh, this was made in China, and it doesn't glow in the dark. It's
Oh,
doesn't glow. There's 3
it
faces.
doesn't?
There's the cap is fake. They don't even have a cap, so they fake it, which is dumb. And there's printed words right where the only one would line up perfectly. So,
Oh,
but that was the Ghost.
I
Maybe
really
the
have
Witch
to
and the
make it
Pumpkin
up.
are cooler. I don't know.
Yeah, I think what I heard, because I was actually at McDonald's today and I bought one of those the white ghost buckets, Happy Meals. They said, we're releasing them once a week. And I was like, so what? And you're right, yeah, it's garbage. But if you got like little kids or something, man, that's a cool little
It's a
Halloween
cool
basket.
throwback, but it's kind of like what the world is today. It's like the world used to be cool, and now it's remade garbage that we don't care
Yeah.
about. And it's how do you not care about some shit like that, man? They should have made these things perfect. They should have been like a perfect recreation of the original. Nah. Or a better version of
Yeah.
the original. Like there should have been like a fucking USB port on this shit so it could like RGB color my fucking walls. It's
Yeah, damn it,
2022. It
McDonald's.
went from like the 90s to
You're gonna call this a Happy Meal? It doesn't even have an RGB.
this is a
Fools.
boomer meal.
This meal is not happy.
Color. Happy midnight in the sewer to the coast next to you. How's things around you? I heard there's flesh-eating viruses floating around you more.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Like everything flooded, and now all of a sudden, there's a weird like vibe going on.
Well, yeah, the water. It's like up in the Northeast in like fucking Massachusetts or some shit. There's those Cthulian frogmen, but I'm sure the
The
gator
big
people are
one.
gonna start spreading. There's gonna be more gator people around Florida, right? Are you in Florida?
I am, but I'm pretty sure Cthulhu and his minions have not infiltrated my area.
I think gator people keep them out. Is your area doing okay though, or is it still sort of
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Where I at, I'm good. There's some friends of mine that won't have internet back until February.
Where's fucking
Can you
Elon Musk?
imagine
Where's Elon Musk?
with his Skynet?
Yeah, well,
I
he's
want to know that too.
where's he? For hello. Oh, is Elon? He's South African. How's the South African internet doing?
He's actually, I think Elon is he's actually I think he got his American certificate at some point, but he
Oh, he's
was
got
born in South Africa. You know, money, money, money.
who pays his paycheck? The
I have
American
no
government,
idea.
right? For all the electric cars. But so where did his parents move to? Is he like from? Oh shit! Is he a frog person? He
I
does look like a frog
don't know.
person.
He is probably a Dagon,
Oh fuck!
one of them fish people that hang around in New Hampshire.
When you're on Twitter
They
too
got
long, your
yeah,
day's
they
gone.
got like gills.
He's a Gilman.
They got gills that all
Elon
flap
Gilman.
around.
Oh man, I think the Gilman. He needs like the monster from the Black Lagoon. He needs more movie remakes. He doesn't have too many. The old ones get a couple. Cthulhu gets some movie love, but I don't think the creature from the Black Lagoon gets much. He had the that love story by Guantanamo del Toro. What? Oh fuck! I'm going to. I can't say his name. I can never say his name. Guilmello? Fuck. Okay. This is embarrassing as shit. Is there a way to say his name?
All right, Nick. I probably should hang up right now because I'm not.
Caller? Fuck. TJ Music Dance Macabre. Guamel. I can't move my tongue. I'm tonguely inept. Thank God this wasn't on my face this whole time. Guillermo, Guillermo. Guillermo, hard G. This is hard G. let's subscribe to this OnlyFans here. We're gonna do it through ASMR. I gotta put the company credit card number in here. All right. They have my social security number. Ah, fuck. I just want to see this. I want to see active movies, titties already. Jeez. Name on the card: Dark Sewer Scientist. How do you spell scientist? All right, let's see here. All right, we're about to get in here. We're about to see this thing. Oh boy. Am I 18? I'm about 4 years old now. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we get. I'm spinning the wheel. I'm not a robot. What's a mountain or a hill? All right, we might be here for a while, folks. So I got to figure out this. I got to figure out how to use this. I got to figure out what is a mountain and a hill? Is there a definition between the two? Is like one like higher than the other? Fuck.
I would refer to myself as a slut. You know, I went through a divorce and then I started dating after that. And it's like, well, if going out on a date with a guy makes me a slut, then that's just what I'm gonna be.
I don't think going out on a date made you a slut, but having sex with different men made you a slut.
Well, what does it make you if you have sex with different women?
A slut maker.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, can I speak with Nick?
That's me. I'm Nick.
Hi, Nick. This is Mark Alex Drew calling you from Visa Card Services. How are you doing?
Mark, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Now, a few moments ago, we just got the notification about your profile, and we just came to know that, like, your profile has been approved for the debt elimination for the balances which you're trying to pay off, okay?
Wait a second. Somebody could pay. How? But what about all the other people out there?
I'm sorry?
You're saying you'll pay off my debt?
That's correct. Like, the balance which you owe right now has been going to be eliminated for you.
What? Why?
Because
I owe that money fair and square. I bought a lot of dildos.
let me tell you. The thing is that the money which you already lose in the past 2 years towards the interest and finance charges, behalf of that money, your balance is going to be eliminated for you.
No, I think I should pay that balance. This sounds like, I have to pay that balance, sir.
Okay.
Because I'm an American. I'd like to do my duty and pay off my credit card balance myself. Hank, are you there?
Nobody wants to go near me anymore. People who used to like me, they'd sit next to me on a park bench, they'd smile when they saw me. They were completely comfortable bringing their girlfriends and kids around me. Not anymore. Not since the murder. Now they cross the street to avoid me. And if they do look at me, it's only with a look of disgust. I wish I could tell them just how sorry I was. Sure, nobody really blames me. It's not my fault. They know it wasn't my fault. But now nobody can even stand to glance my way. I'm so lonely. God, what I would give to have someone sit down for lunch with me. I took the little things like that for granted for so long. I had to watch him die. They hanged him and left before he was even dead. I was the only one that saw the life leave his eyes, saw the pain and desperation on his face, and I couldn't do a damn thing to help him. Those eyes will haunt me for the rest of my life. I wanted nothing more than to reach out and save him, point the police to the murderers, and see those awful men put in jail for the rest of their lives. But I couldn't. I'll never be able to. I can't control where my branches bend, and my leaves can only rustle and whisper in the wind.
Everything is under control.
Everything is under control.
Okay, but that, in your view, doesn't mean we can sleep quietly.
I sleep very well.
If you manage to look past his little marble ghoulies, you'll notice there's an incredible amount of detail all over the rest of Michelangelo's body. His eyes have pupils in them, like a Furby does. His muscles are really detailed. Look at his abs. They prove gyms are bullshit, because they didn't have gyms back then, but look how toned he is. Then there's the realistic veins in the back of his hands, carrying statue blood to his fingers. Yet despite all this attention to detail, a quick inspection of his back half reveals he doesn't have an anus. It's a baffling omission. Maybe the sculptor got embarrassed, or the model had to leave early that day, or didn't actually have an anus. We just don't know.
Technology is like mind-blowingly inspiring to me. I realized that blank page is a magic box. You know, it needs to be, filled with something fantastic. I used to have the Ordinary People script that I'd flip through it. The romance of the script was amazing to me. And when it would inspire me, I wanted to try and fill pages with the same kind of spirit and thought and emotion that script did. So that is, I love Apple computers. I'm obsessed. So the Apple computer, the PowerBook, this computer, it challenges me. It basically says, what are you going to write worthy of me? I feel this, I'm compelled. And I often am like, dude, today I'm out. I got nothing, So there's that. In terms of the content of it, you look at stories, you think, well, what are stories but mystery boxes? There's a fundamental question. In TV, the first act is called the teaser. It's literally the teaser. It's the big question. So you're drawn into it. Then, of course, there's another question, and it goes on and on and on. I mean, look at, Star Wars. You got the droids. They meet the mysterious woman. Who's that? We don't know. Mystery box, Then you meet Luke Skywalker. He gets the droid. You see the holographic image. You learn, oh, it's a message. She wants to, find Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's her only hope. But who the hell is Obi-Wan Kenobi? Mystery box. So then you go and he meets Ben Kenobi. Ben Kenobi's uncle is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Holy shit, So it keeps it. Have you guys not seen that? It's huge. Anyway.
Shut the fuck up!
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, my name is Jason, calling you from Energy Advocates. How are you today?
Jason? Now that you're on the phone with me, I'm great.
Uh-huh. What I would like to do is tell you a little about the solar program. I understand you are the homeowner of a single-family regular house, right?
Yes.
That's pretty much all the information I needed now. I will transfer this call real quick to my supervisor.
Yeah, my name is Sam from Get Solar on a recorded line. How are you doing today? Are you doing good?
Hi, my name is Nick, and you're on a recorded line as well.
Oh, that's good for you. Well, we are qualifying homeowners for latest state incentives on solar energy. So do you own a house? Are you the homeowner?
I am the homeowner of a two-family house. I did break it off into about 30 different other apartments, though.
So, it's a single-family house right now?
It's one house, but I put up a lot of walls and gave a lot of people a lot of keys. So there's a lot of people here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next panel. Have a nice day.
Okay. Hello? What did he say?
You have been kicked from this conference.
What color skin emoji do you use?
If I used one, it would be black.
Why?
Why not? It's so preposterous, all of that. All this idiocy around race. This insistence that we can be reduced to our race, our ethnicity, our sexual identity. It's so appalling and it's so destructive.
What are you listening to?
On Top of Spaghetti, Sesame Street,
On
fucking
top of
bang.
spaghetti,
Wash your hands.
all covered with cheese.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, you know, but like, you tell me, because you're a gay guy. But I go into a gym, I go into workout. You know what I mean? I want to work out and I want to get my pecs and lats and shit like that, right? You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But then I go into the locker room. Now, the last thing I want to see there is some guy's fucking hot, beautiful asshole. You know what I mean? Like, I go there, I do the curls, I do this thing here.
Literally do
that gets the chest, and I go like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the fucking locker room hiding behind a fucking thing, staring at the guy's beautiful balls from behind, you know what I mean? I got no time for that shit.
George Clooney married Amal Alamuddin this year. Amal is a human rights lawyer who worked on the Enron case, was selected for a 3-person UN commission investigating rules of war violations in the Gaza Strip. So tonight,
Hey, what's
her
up?
husband is getting a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Everyone that knows me, they know one thing. I hate rats. You know, when we started killing them in Borough Hall, you know, some of the same folks that are criticizing us now called me a murderer because I was killing rats. Well, you know what? We're going to kill rats. Today, we are announcing a once-in-a-generation change that would have a real impact on the cleanliness of our city. We are drastically reducing the amount of time that garbage will remain on our curb. We're shifting the time where people can set out black bags and trash from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. This will reduce the amount of time the trash is on the street before collection, keeping our streets cleaner for a longer period of time and discouraging rodents from running their own version of what we like to say open restaurants.
You fucking retard.
Obviously, we have to have social organizations. I believe in bridge clubs, I believe in families, I believe in friends, I believe in stock groups, I believe in collectives, I believe in cooperations, I believe in corporations. Sure, I endorse all that. I think these groups have to make laws which govern traffic lights and every other aspect of our life. But there's one form, see, you can drop out of all those. You can move from any of these organizations, even family you can. But there's one form of organization which is involuntary, and that's the modern state. Now, every state in the world, America included, is a mafia. Because once you get in it, they won't let you out. Now, I love America. America's the greatest mafia of them all. But still, they say, we own this turf, and, you know, you have to pay extortion fees called taxes. But I give no rights to the state. The state has only the rights that we individuals, moving in groups together, give it. And there's no God-given obligation on our part to blindly accept the laws of the state.
del Toro. Whoa. Guillermo del Toro. Now let's listen to some more voicemails. That last song was Guillermo del Toro. Let's hear him say it. I could probably find the man himself saying his own name, right? Is he on OnlyFans? Oh, by the way, I have unlocked the OnlyFans of I can't, this is hard to say too. Hayak, the Tihi, Hayak Tihi Movies. It doesn't disappoint too much. There is there's no sausage, but there's very close to sausage. Well, actually, this towel picture right here is a good. How tall is Hack the Movies? Judging by how tall he is and the curvature of his knee to his, am I gonna get sorry everybody, am I gonna get I had it stuck on the, thankfully, like Gelfling, or Giffy, 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 a soft G. A soft G would got shot in my hood. So I've unlocked the OnlyFans account of Hack the Account, and I must say that I guess guys, I think I'm. Thank you for all the entertainment you have provided me thus far, Hack the Movies, and I have been entertaining me for, I don't know, probably. I think I've first seen Hack the Movies like probably like fucking 7 years ago. It was that might be off. That might be an off guesstimate, but it feels like it's been at least 7 years. Via AVGN, Cinemassacre. That's why that's, yeah. Cheers to everybody that has made tonight happen. And life continues thus upon us all. Let's listen to another voicemail. 917 was the voice, is Diane. Diane is the phone lines. The phone lines are open, and it looks like we do have a couple of voicemails here. Let's see. 917-719-5993.
I remember when I had my first beer.
I remember my first beer as well. I think my first beer was a Bud Light. Disgusting. Even in today's term of bad beer. I do like bad beer still. Blue Moon's not a bad beer, but I enjoy an Old English. Malt liquor. I still find malt liquor pleasing. Bud Light just tastes like it's not chemical. I don't even know what it is. It's a very strange taste. I guess it's almost like a stale Blue Moon. Now that I'm drinking Blue Moon and thinking about Bud Light, it's it was either a Bud Light or it was an Old English was my first drink. Actually, Old English might have been my first drink. It's one of those two, I think. Yeah. Unless maybe like a sip of Budweiser when I was like an infant in testicles. Maybe some Budweiser. But ew. Yeah, it was 917-719-5923. Tell me about your first beverage. It's probably a titty.
你有重要通知多次联系无回应，查询请按7。Consulate General in the United States, you have important notice. 驻美领事馆，你有重要通知多次联系无回应，查询请按7。Consulate General in the United States, you have important notice. 驻美领事馆，你有重要通知多次联系无回应，查询请按7。
Diane, that's supposed to go to the red phone. Not this one. So I don't know if anybody heard Eric Adams. I think he's the mayor. Is Cthulhu the mayor? Who's Eric Adams? Eric Adams is the count. No, Hochul, the stool. How do you say her name? Is Eric Adams said a whole bunch of crazy shit, man. I got a clip of him, but we're gonna tease that and we're gonna take this phone call. Hello, caller.
Oh, caller.
Did I win?
Yes, you won. You're a winner, sir.
I like your voice, caller.
Congratulations.
I like your voice, caller. Tell me, do you like Halloween?
Oh, I love Halloween. Who doesn't? You know who doesn't love Halloween?
Nazis.
Murderers. Oh wait, they love Halloween too. So everybody loves Halloween.
Do Nazis love Halloween?
They do not see
Halloween. They don't see anything.
No, not anymore. They're all dead now. All the Nazis are dead, Nick.
Well, there's these new ones that are made of machines, nanobots. They're called nano Nazis. Anyway, caller, Halloween. Do you have a Halloween movie you like?
Yeah, it's called Halloween.
Really, you're a Michael Myers fan too?
Oh yeah.
The Magical Murderer,
Hey, do you know
Michael
about that
Myers.
mask?
Magic Mike. They should have had Michael Myers in Magic Mike.
They should have had it, but
can you imagine? Can you imagine Michael Myers and Magic Mike?
I can.
They
and
could have
I
called
will.
it Halloween.
Forever now.
He impales dudes with a giant.
Yeah, Halloween XXL. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
You don't have a favorite Halloween movie?
You
don't like horror movies?
Well, I do like horror movies.
What's your favorite horror movie?
The Shining, probably.
But you
If
probably
that's
don't watch The
considered a
Shining
horror
every
movie.
Halloween though. That's not like a Halloween movie. That's just a really good horror movie.
Well, I just watch. It's a good movie. I watch it
Yeah.
probably every year, at least once.
But that's like a winter movie. That's like a Christmas movie. I would say The Shining would be a Christmas, like a winter movie.
I mean, it's not during Christmas. I don't think. I think it's. But I know.
It's during the winter. It's snowing. There's a snowstorm up north, so I guess it could have been June.
It could have been leading up to Christmas, or it possibly could have been.
It could have been fall.
Christmas.
It could have been fall. I don't know what.
It could have been fall.
But I see snow. I think winter.
Right.
I see orange trees. I think Halloween.
I guess Halloween then really is my favorite Halloween because I like Mike Myers. What a great character! I mean, what a classic. So easy, such an easy costume to do.
It's a William Shatner mask. Actually, it's the original. Holy fuck! I should call Mint Salad back and be like, "You like Halloween the best because it's William Shatner."
Right, because
the original.
They took the Kirk mask and they painted it white. That's right.
I bet she doesn't even know that. That would have blown her mind, I bet. I don't think that was ever on Tumblr.
It's one of the best pieces of Halloween trivia, and I mean the holiday Halloween in general. You should know that.
But Halloween has a very strange backstory via all the movies. There's like
enlighten me, Nick.
There's date things. There's like 12 fucking Halloween movies, but there's some that were released on like 82 and 92 and 85 and 95 and 2000 and 2005. And there's a ladder of different type of storyline interweaving connections between the Halloween movies.
Right. But the numbers, that's how you know that it's really spooky, if all the numbers line up. 3s and 5s.
Did you see Halloween Ends or Kills? The last one. Did you see any of the last two movies?
The latest one I want to see because it was made. You were talking about it earlier. It's made by I think Danny McBride. You know who that is?
No, it wasn't. It was made by Danny McBride.
Yeah, I think he wrote it and directed it.
Get the no.
Yeah.
I know who Danny McBride is.
Yeah.
He did not make the last Halloween movie.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to look it up and see if I'm wrong.
I'm going to look it up too.
Because
I'm going to look it up faster than you.
I'm pretty sure.
I am.
Fucking cat is in my cheek. Get out of here. You
Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends 2022. That sounds fake. 2022.
I'm just going to type in Halloween Danny McBride.
Director was David Gordon Green.
And written by Green,
It was
Bradley, and Danny
written John
McBride.
Carpenter? Oh, based on a character by
That John Carpenter guy.
Paul
that's
Brad
that
Logan,
guy.
based on characters by Paul Brad Logan and Paul Brad Logan. Stars. It's Paul Brad Logan, I think, that was the writer.
We're talking about the 2018.
No, I'm talking about the
This is the
2022.
newest one.
2020. Something came out last week. Halloween Ends.
Halloween Ends. Yeah, I haven't seen the newest one.
Did you see Halloween Kills?
So many.
That's the 2021 Halloween movie.
The Halloween Ends was also written by Danny McBride.
All right, call it.
I told
Are
you.
you getting
I
dressed
wouldn't
up
lie
for
to you,
Halloween
Nick.
this year? What is? Do you have a costume planned?
Oh, hell yeah. I had an original costume planned, and then I met a lady.
Yeah.
And now I have two costumes because she wanted to.
Is
she
one
made a special
latex or
request of
goat
me.
skinned?
One of them is a hazmat suit, a full hazmat suit that I got. I got it from DuPont Chemical Company, and it will protect me from almost all the elements, except for maybe intense gamma radiation. For everything else, Nick, I'm going to be okay.
DuPont?
Yeah, I got it for like $10. It was great. It's a full fucking DuPont hazmat suit. I got it.
DuPont.
It's mine.
DuPont?
DuPont.
DuPont.
As the French say.
Is it a French
DuPont.
company? Is it a French company, DuPont?
DuPont.
DuPont? 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 DuPont?
Oh, I wish. I wish it was, Nick. I wish it was.
Does it smell like lavender? Lavendor from DuPont.
Yeah, DuPont from Bourgogne region.
There's a
putting chemicals in the wine.
There's a chemical-filled lake near a place in New York, in Gowanus, and somebody painted.
Gowanus?
It's Gowanus, Gowanus. It's part of the Belt Parkway. It's the western part of like the Long Island going up into Manhattan. But either way,
okay.
it's
On the way from
Gowanus, and somebody painted Gowanus on some houses, and the W is not very visible because it's all white letters, and the W is on a white part of the house, so it says "Go Anus." I'm not even lying to you. I saw it today.
Which is even more French than the French word. I bet the French love Halloween. I bet they live for it. Except it's called Halloween or something. You cut off half the word in France.
For some
you go
reason,
to a bakery in France,
being an
12
autistic American in Paris sounds pretty kind of horrible. It's like a werewolf in London would be an autist in Paris, a Paris.
An autist in Paris, an autiste.
An autiste in Paris.
An autiste in Paris.
It would just be like,
that's for me.
Wait, like, I gotta take a piss, a wee wee. Like, it's like...
I was asking for the bathroom, and they were like, yes, yes. And I was like, no, wee wee. And they were like, yes, yes.
It was,
and on and on.
So forth.
Have you ever been to France, Nick? You ever been to the French sewers?
The closest to Europe I've been was Ireland.
Ireland. Ireland.
I think I have Irish in my genome. My genome.
In your voicemails? In your genome.
Do you want to hear a voicemail with me?
I would.
Will you experience this with me? Here, let's listen to this.
I'll hold your hand.
Hey there, Nick.
Through the phone.
Just wanted to call and say I really enjoy your radio show. I think it's a really good radio show, and I listen a lot.
Oh, thank
Also, I have a joke that maybe I thought you could use on your radio show.
All right, caller, are you ready for the caller's joke?
Yes.
All right, okay. Well, I don't know if I'm ready. Hold on.
Maybe I should prepare myself.
This might be... Do you think a joke could kill you? Like a joke to kill? Do you think that might exist?
Yeah, I read a comic on that once. It was called The Killing Joke. It was starring a guy called the Joker, and he was killing people. So yes.
Are you related to Bill Murray?
I hope not.
Or Bill? Is Bill a bad name to have?
That depends.
Is your name Bill, caller? I'm sorry if your name is Bill. If anybody's name is Bill, I'm sorry.
Oh no. There's no Bill here. No. Like there are cool people that have cool names. Like I know a guy named Billy Bones. That's a good example of having a good Bill. But
that's the bones of Billy. Bill. That's not Billy. Those are the Billy's bones. That's like more like Bones named Billy. It's not like his name is Billy.
Well, that's a philosophical conversation. You know,
maybe his name is William. William Bonaparte.
William Bonaparte. The first emperor of France? Oh, no way. I don't think so.
Could be him. A walk through the mind.
Fucking, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think he's French. He could be.
Well,
I don't
probably
know.
Not the emperor. It could be, though. I mean, those French, they speak good English, Nick, sometimes. They pride themselves on it. You know, every French person in France knows English, but if you try to talk to them in English, they won't talk to you back in English. But if you try to talk to them in French,
Do you
they
know
will
why they're?
know that you speak English.
Do you
and
know why
then
they're
they'll
like
speak
that?
English to you. It's a puzzle box. The
Well,
whole
it's
country's a big fucking puzzle box.
and the box is a circle with these little lines coming
The
out
box
of
is
it.
a circle. You're trying to put it through a square hole, and it's like, okay.
I heard they're very.
Merci.
I heard with language they're very anal. So let's
They're anal with literally everything, especially anal.
caller. Let's listen to this joke. Can you shut? Can you shut up for caller? Can you?
I wanted to shut my trap. You go ahead.
I'm gonna
You go ahead,
wait. I
Nick.
had to shut my trap.
So here we go. Are you ready?
No.
I'm just kidding. I know you can't answer on the voicemail, Nick. Don't try. Okay, here's a joke. What's the difference between a farmer with epilepsy and a prostitute with diarrhea?
Okay. Oh wait. A farmer with epilepsy and a prostitute with diarrhea. The difference between a farmer with epilepsy, so epilepsy is the flashing lights. A farmer that sees flashing lights and a prostitute with diarrhea. What's the difference? The prostitute has the broken flashlight inside of her butt.
I don't know. I can't hear the voicemails. You're not piping the voicemails through. I don't know what the.
You
I
don't
know
have
what
a
the jokes
guess? My guess is the difference is the prostitute has the broken flashlight in her butt.
I think that's an astute observation.
All right, let's listen to the answer. This better be good. If this is not the best joke ever, I'll be very upset.
I got to get to my radio so I can hear this answer.
Oh, you can't hear it through the phone?
Hold on. No.
I
I can't hear anything except you.
You can't hear anything except you. Fuck. This should be the callers. Oh wait. If I play that, that's come through the caller line. So if I play that, it's gonna repeat
Okay,
you.
I'm on my radio.
You're gonna hear yourself if you talk. If you want to hear the punchline.
That's fine. Just you can just play it. I'll figure it out.
Listen, turn your radio up for the answer.
I'm trying.
Fucking okay. Are you listening?
Yes.
How big is your delay?
Caller. Atrocious.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're at the point where you say you're going to hear yourself if you talk. You've just learned on my radio that I'm not hearing the voicemails. That's how bad the delay is. Potentially like 15, 20 seconds
Did you
away.
guess yet? Okay, I'll tell you.
You just asked me how big my delay
one of
is.
them shucks between fits.
Okay, now you just started counting. 1.
Okay, that's all. Thanks, Nick.
Shucks between fits. Shucks between fits, caller. The difference between a farmer with epilepsy and a prostitute with diarrhea is that one of them shucks between fits.
Oh.
I don't get it. What shucking is like, shuck and jive is like shakes between the fits.
This is a Sneed joke.
Really? Sneed?
This is where you switch the beginnings of the... You know what a Sneed joke is?
I don't, actually. If you could enlighten me. Should I look it up? Sneed?
No, don't. No, I'll explain it to you. You ever been to Sneed's Feed and Seed?
Sneed's Feed and Seed.
Formerly Chuck's?
I don't think I do.
You just switch, do the old switcheroo.
Caller. You're just fucking with me now.
No.
Prove it.
Because I said so. If a guy who was fucking with you wouldn't say, I'm not.
I guess not. Halloween Horror Creepy Piano Alice Productions.
Hi, is this the doctor? I was calling because I have a flashlight in my butt. I got it. Well, I got it on the job. It's, well, I won't get into what my job is. It's, serving people, you could say. So, if you could call me back and let me know if I can maybe get the flashlight out of my butt myself or if I need some professional help with that. Thanks.
Well, caller in distraught, I would say whatever. This sounds like a true emergency. And even if the claw they shove up your anus is not FDA approved, you should still do it. Nick the Rat emergency approval accepted. Go on, do that. It's probably okay for your sperm. The claw is so small. Nano. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Happy Halloween, everybody. Wait, do I have I have some notes somewhere. I want to listen to this really quick.
One law that was passed is clearly being practiced right now because I smell some weed. Someone is smoking. Someone is smoking. All right.
Oh, man. I know that it's easy. It's being a person in power is going to be polarizing. But why can't we have people in power that most people say, whoa, that was like, why can't we say like, wow, they did that. They did that. Wow. I don't even remember the last time a person in power did something that I was like, wow, that was cool. No, I don't know. Sometimes there's like money tax incentives that is like, wow, that's cool. Tax, ooh, money. But like, when's the last time there was like a social change? I guess the internet? Probably Tumblr. Tumblr was probably the biggest social initiative that was like, wow, that's change in society. The internet is definitely a change in society. And that was huge. I wish there was jumps like that every 5 years. But that's like a 50-year jump, I guess. I wonder what the next 50-year jump will be. There was color TV. I was like, when was color TV? Color TV was like 60s, 60, 70, 80. 90s was the internet. 60, 70, 80, 90, 30 years. Internet, 90 to when was popular internet? 90, like you can make your commercial stuff. 90, 2000, 2010, 20. There's another 30 years. It's like corporatized popularity. The internet is basically sewn into maybe another 30 years from 90, 2010, 20, 30, 40. Maybe in 2040, there'll be, it's going to be energy. That's what seems to be the main thriving thing. I don't think it's be food. I don't think crickets is going to be the next big, or this, it's, yeah, I don't know. It's, I'll say it's going to be portable energy. Portable communication has become pretty good, but now we need the power. We have power for the low, the lows, but we need power for the highs. And you know what's a good source for power for the highs? Love. But I'm through with love. Stefan D. Voigt. This is a song by Coleman Hawkins. I think it's some German guy just remixed it. bugs. As a Coleman Hawkins song, there was a streamer that I bumped into on Twitch. Sometimes you can find people interesting all over. The problem with technology today is NTR, noise to ratio. This is probably only hit like 3% of the audience, maybe. Roger Wilco. If you were like, oh, you're on Roger Wilco, you know you were dealing with an OG. You knew you were dealing with somebody that was going to talk to you. You're like, oh, it's like ham radio. Ham radio is, I guess, ham radio is still the. If you say you do ham, I guess that's the way to. It's like, hey man, we're doing it the real way. We're doing it where there's no sheepskin around it. But I like the internet. I like apps and stuff. Mint Salad, I was talking to her. I was like, do you want to do the show? You want to do audio or video? And then she was like, we do video over Discord. And I was like, every time I did like a video fucking interview, it would be fucking through Skype because it was nobody ever interviewed used Skype before. And I was like, oh yeah, you could Skype. Made things a lot fucking easier. Just saying, cheers. But the noise to ratio, like Roger, if you were like, oh, Roger Wilco, ICQ, anything. I guess even It gets popular really quickly because it's very useful. I guess WhatsApp is most popular worldwide right now because it's the most easiest to use. But when something becomes easy to use, it creates spies within the network. Fuck is the internet exactly? Who are these people in the network? There's people that use the internet that probably have zero idea how it works, which is cool. But the noise to ratio needs to be filtered out. I wonder what the next Discord is. Like the next, we were just talking about it in the chat earlier. It was discombobulation, mobilization. It was decompartmentalization, decorp. It was the more we could decentralize the network, the more you cut out the noise to ratio. The noise to ratio, it's like when you open up like a food app, like I'm going to order some food, and you look at it, and there's a million restaurants. You could order. You don't even know if you're ordering from a restaurant. It might be some like sewer with scientists and rats making some mac and cheese and croissants and bacon beets. Oh. Very unorganized. Unorganization. Chaos is the future. Some 12 monkey shit going on right here. 12 rats. 12 rats. But Discord is completely spied upon as well. Discord is government fucking bullshit. Twitch is... It becomes... When technology becomes public, I wonder how many steps ahead the government has. Like, they always say the government's got like, oh, they got fucking, you can fly and shit, anti-gravity machines. Nicole Belafonte recommended Coleman Hawkins. If you check out Nicole Belafonte on Twitch or YouTube, you're gonna get smacked in the face from somebody from Fallout 1950. It's pretty fun, eh? It's good stuff. If you like the 1950s, check out Nicole Bella, NicoleBelafonte. Entertaining content. Anyway, I think is that all the voicemail? Is that it? We're done. Diane, is Halloween over? It's next week.
One law that was passed is clearly being practiced right now because I smell some weed. Someone is smoking.
A law that was passed is being used. Wouldn't it be a right we had being unlocked? They're trying to say like there's a lock on a lock. Is letting you use this option. It should be like this natural thing is happening. Something we've made lawful, not a law we've created. It was a law that was dismantled. He says a law that was made.
Someone is smoking. All right.
Listen to this again. He says, like, we made a law that made it legal for you to smoke weed. Like, isn't it like you got rid of being just assholes about marijuana ingestion?
One law that was passed is clearly being practiced right now.
They're fuck Eric Adams and his bull. Fuck you. Good night, everybody. We'll be back next week with more Nick the Rat Radio. I hope you had a fun time and Halloween continues. October is not over yet. Next week, we'll try to make it something or something or something. Yeah, laws don't give rights. Well, thank you so much, Prezetzel. Did you unlock your plague motherfucker with the big top hat yet? carry me in on the hunt, motherfucker. We'll be back. I got yeah, I'm gonna play some Hunt right now. Let's listen to Spooky by Joe Bailey 1405. Just tune into Mint Salad. Mint Salad Saw. Daily fresh eyes on movies. You'll get the fresh eye take on movies on the Mint Salad. Check it out. Happy Halloween. Watch out for the Wolf Man, motherfuckers. Easier to say all the names than type them. Blitz, Chan, Surf, Haze, Nick the Rat, Spooky R, Aztec, Bizzle, Black, Six, Boo, Fury, Carblanes, 33, Chat, Cold Acid, Cotton, Gin, D'Artagnan, DC Girl, Ducky, DeLorean, Fletcher, Harv, What, Hey, Citizen, Ice, Cold Cube, Superdoo, Lavish, Mutter, Nam, Nevada, Quirksome, Rape, Dwarf, C-Dubs, Serpent, Sharky, Smo, Sir Crusted, Sir Spencer, Servo, Scandy, Slacker, Stacy, Keeling, Tajunta, Zortan. mint salad, hack movies, AVGN, Massacre. I don't know. GG. Priest, sizzles. As long as Ash doesn't get me sick by Friday, I'll see you play some board games.
You can't leave. An attack means fallout, which contaminates the air above ground. That's how it works.
Well, how long do we have to wait until it's safe?
Depends on the proximity to the closest blast, 1 year, maybe 2. And that's if we're talking about weapons that we know of. Russians are developing some nasty stuff, and if the Martians finally figured out a way to get here, their weapons will make the Ruskies look like sticks and stones. Luckily, I prepared for this.
I need to use your phone then to call my family and tell them that I'm safe here and make sure they're okay.
Michelle, they're not okay.
How do you know that?
Everyone outside of here is dead.
Stop killing animals! Rats have rights! Fly on veggies! Rats have rights!
I'm a ton of movies, and this, go here and it will help. Until next time I'm in Salad Saw, I'll see you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits.